Hi everyone, this is Hydra. We'll continue our let's play of Legacy of Kain Soul River 1 and 2 Remastered with the original graphics. We did a lot in the last part. We meet up with Janos' origin and got the Fire Reaver. Now we're gonna reclaim the Reaver and Janos' heart. Well, quote unquote heart. So how's everyone been today? Me, I've been okay. So I think this is gonna be a two-parter part. Like once I get to a certain part, I'm gonna stop recording and record the next part since we are a Jimmy at the end of the game. So let's do this. Ooh, got stuck. I don't know. I do always love the snow area part. I think like the snow area a lot more than the first two eras. Ooh. See, ain't that look beautiful? That does look beautiful.
He thinks he can change his destiny. What a fool.
Even that combo, huh? Break your neck. Thank you. I think you get a cutscene if you go here first instead of the normal way, but that would take a little longer because you have to do a different. Ow. Alright, we full? Let's go. I'll probably get to use the Air Reaver and all that. Didn't want to deal with it. Maybe next time I'll probably show it off camera or probably a different Let's Play. Here's the fire one. They're taking them out because they're lock-on issue. Alright, we'll be fine. Let me go save first, just in case. Yeah, if you put on the if you use the I think the Game Shark or Game Code Breaker or whatever it's called, you could access the Blood Reaver. But I wonder how you be able to play through the game with the Blood Reaver because you can't drop it, whatnot, or go in the spectral realm. I don't think they did.
We will rid Nosgoth of your kind.
Oof, you got me. It's okay. They're so lucky you can't use the the Blood Reaver on them because I would. At this fault, the creatures from Solar 1, I don't think the Sarafan will last forever. Especially you seen the Spider one and the Rahab one. Oof, I don't think the Sarafan will survive them. Ooh, and then it was on the other side. Get you. Oh, I didn't know the enemies on the other side too. What's up? I've never seen that. I never looked at that. Oh, there's the light Reaver area. Never seen that before. That's new. Never seen that part. I thought it was always that one side you get on. Said that was another one.
Get him.
You learn something new every day.
Return to hell.
Oh, that's you. You be returning to there real soon. Finished her. I should have done that, but I didn't.
Suddenly and inexplicably, I discovered the Reaver suspiciously laid across my path. Again, I sensed nothing of that temporal distortion, the peculiar sense of displacement I had felt when I encountered the Reaver in William's chapel. Cornered here with the blade, I suffered the same nameless dread that I had experienced when Janos first presented the Reaver to me. I felt at once repelled by the blade, and yet overwhelmingly compelled to seize it.
So, Raziel, here we are, finally. You have no choice but to confront me now. And I am not so foolish as I've led you believe. We have business to conclude.
You knew I would lead the Sarafan to Janos, you vile bastard. You've been orchestrating my every move. My destiny is an amusement to you.
It was fun while it lasted. I think not, Raziel. Malik, do not let this creature leave. He poses a danger to the circle. Poor, deluded defeated Raziel, did you somehow imagine you had the guile to change history on me? I'm the Time Streamer. I knew your every intention before you did, you imbecile.
They can feast on your corpses!
Lord Mobius, there is trouble within. The Circle is under
Hold
attack.
fast, Malik. This one is the real danger to us.
What are you trying to concoct here, Mobius?
You toxic creature. Did you imagine I'd simply allow you to run loose? Corrupting everything you encounter.
I admit that I've underestimated you to this point, Mobius. It's a mistake I won't repeat.
Wrong again, Raziel. Now, Malik. Bolt the door.
Using his staff to disable my Wraithblade, Mobius effectively disarmed me, leaving me with only one choice of weapon. And yet I confess, it was not the lack of options, but blind rage that made me take up the Reaver. In my fury, it felt as though my hand had acted of its own will. And now, that same hand clutched the hilt with unyielding strength, and I felt a constrained tingling, a remote but palpable sense of longing, as the disabled Wraithblade tried vainly to embrace its physical twin.
Is just me, or was Malik going visible there? Or was that just me? That was weird.
Come to take your revenge, demon. Back to hell with you!
I recognize these two as my former brethren, in life as Sarafan, and in unlife as Kain's vampire sons. Melchiah and Zephon, the weakest of Kain's brood. These bastards had no idea what future lay in store for them, how they would become the very thing they so despised. The Reaver hummed with ravenous anticipation. Janos had called it a vampiric blade, endowed with the power to drain its victims of their lifeblood. I was eager to see what the Reaver would do to these two.
They're too close. I'm trying to separate them. There we go. You're damn, Micaiah. Get you out of there.
Melchiah and Zephon fell before my blade. I felt the Reaver's bloodthirst as keenly as I ever had when I was still a vampire. I could sense the boundary between us dissolving. The Reaver was consumed with my rage, and I was intoxicated by its bloodlust. The blade had a vitalizing effect on me. My physical energy no longer decayed over time, and the wounds inflicted by my foes healed almost instantly. The Reaver had made me invincible.
That is true. That is true. If you notice, you saw the souls go in the sky. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah.
Now that I had taken it up, the Reaver and I were inescapably joined. The harder I tried to release the blade, the more tightly my hand gripped the hilt, as if possessed of its own will. The Reaver exerted some mysterious power over me. It sustained my energy, enabling me to prolong my physical manifestation indefinitely. In fact, bonded to the blade as I was, I could no longer shift into the spirit realm at will. Nor was I able to summon the Reaver's twin, for my Wraith Blade had been disabled in the confrontation with Mobius.
Yeah, so... Oh, that's the wrong way. I think that's the wrong... Remember? Yeah, that's the right way. But yeah, if you actually cheated it and gave yourself the Blood Reaper, I don't think you can beat Soul Reaver 1. I mean, Soul Reaver 1, Soul Reaver 2.
Have you come to reclaim the monster's black heart?
You'll have to get through us first.
My former brethren, Duma and Rahab, confronted me next. This all seemed so elegantly choreographed. Exhilarated by the Reaver, I was drunk with revelations. I could finally appreciate the delicious irony of Kain's blasphemous private joke, and I reveled as I colluded with him across the centuries. For it was I who put these bastards in their tomb, thus providing the corpses for Kain to raise as his vampire sons a millennium from now.
With Micaiah? Yeah, Micaiah's Rahab first. They like the blue on Rahab. Love the music too. If you look, see the blue soul going up. Oh, you heard that? You heard that the soul that you can feast on play the sound in the background.
Get back to the pit you crawled from, demon.
And here at last was my brother Turel, who along with Duma would bear me into the abyss without questioning Kain's command. So dutiful and righteous, even as a vampire. I guess some habits die hard. The vampire Turel had eluded my vengeance. The Sarafan Turel would not.
That was true. Well, if you know the truth, what happened to Vampire Turel, I think but I won't spoil that. They wasn't the remaster I beat Terrell by taking no hits? That was funny. No, oh, that mirror hasn't showed up yet. If you go here, you still can't use it. So. Let me check real quick. We got plenty of time. Let's do this.
So, vampire, here we are. You've destroyed my brethren, and now you've come for me. You'll find I'm not such easy prey. I don't want to kill you, but I will if I must. Return the heart to me, and we can end this now. So, you've come to avenge that filthy parasite and reclaim his foul heart. You're a righteous fiend, aren't you? Apparently I am. No, vampire. This is where it ends. But you won't be leaving this room. Now, let's finish this. I'll make it mercifully quick. As you did for Janos? No, that beast had eluded us for far too long. It would have been a shame to end him too quickly. It's ironic, really. The great Janos Audron turned out to be no challenge at all. Thanks to you. Did you hear his cowardly screams when I tore that black heart out of his carcass?
Let's do this. Final boss in the game. And technically the final enemy in the game too. If we didn't have the invulnerability, then I would have lost big time. Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate. And we got him. Nice.
I renounce you. And so it ends. My history comes full circle. Sensing its twin, the Wraithblade uncoiled itself from me, and instead wound lovingly around its former self. I felt its grip loosen, and as the blade left me, its absence chilled me more than its presence ever had. A foreboding sense of emptiness and loss stole over me, and a terrible revelation gathered like a storm at the edge of my awareness. With all other foes exhausted, the conjoined blades turned themselves on me, and I realized, finally, why I had sensed nothing when Janos offered me the blade. The Reaver was never forged to be a soul-stealing weapon. The ravenous, soul-devouring entity trapped in the blade was, and always had been, me. This is why the blade was destroyed when Kain tried to strike me down. The Reaver could not devour its own soul. The paradox shattered the blade. So, this was my terrible destiny. To play out this purgatorial cycle for all eternity. I could not bear it. Despair overwhelmed me. You.
Are you enjoying this, Kain?
Don't fight it, Raziel. Give into it.
Was this your destiny for me all along?
Trust me.
I felt myself weakening, unable to hold on any longer. The Reaver was too strong. The compulsion to simply let go, too great. And then, a growing sense of vertigo and the familiar displacement. The paradoxical moment when my twin soul hovered both outside and inside the Reaver blade. This was the instant, the glimmer of temporal distortion Kain had been counting on all along. This was the edge of the coin, the minute flicker of probability upon which Kain had gambled everything.
Now you are free to reclaim your true destiny, Raziel.
Behind Kain's eyes, I could see new memories blooming and dying as history labored to reshuffle itself around this monumental obstruction. And I could see by the dawning horror on his face that perhaps we had strained history too far this time. That by trying to alter my fate, he may have introduced a fatal paradox.
My God. The Hilden. We walked right into their trap. Raziel, Janos must stay dead.
But Kain's warning was lost as I slipped into the spirit realm, too weak to maintain my physical form. And there, waiting for me as always, was the Reaver, the Wraithblade, my own soul, twinned and bound eternally to me. And I realized that I could never escape my terrible destiny. I had merely postponed it. History abhors a paradox.
History abhors a paradox. I hope I say the A word perfectly. Oh, it plays music in this one. Or is that the Soul River one that doesn't play music? But yeah, well, that's Soul River 2 with the original graphics, everyone. But yeah, I'm happy to did a let's play on both the original and the remaster and the original graphics. So yeah, I just want to show y'all my childhood games, one of my childhood games, you know, because I did explain so much back when we did the remaster let's play of both 1 and 2. You know, and even though graphically Soul River 1 and 2 doesn't really hold up to this day, I think 2 can still hold up to this day, but not 1 because it's with PS1 graphics. But I think to me both of them still hold up to this day. And now with the remaster, I can always play them yearly again. Well, not this year, since I did kind of beat them again. I think 3 or 4 times, because the first time was for YouTube for y'all with remastered, and the second time was on the PS4 version off camera to get all the trophies for that. Then the third time with the original graphics for YouTube as well. But that's crazy. We got all that stuff done. So it was good. It was good to come back to it and play it. I'm very happy. Now, hopefully, if when the sales come in and it's hopefully, I think Silver, I think the 1 and 2 remaster did very well. So that means hopefully in the future we get a Legacy of Kain Defiance remastered. I would definitely play that with both the original, well, remaster and original graphics. And I might legitimately probably I might legitimately do 100% run on it because I usually don't never 100% Defiance because all the collectibles are hard to find for that one. And plus, I think you have to backtrack a lot and well, you do backtrack in Soldier 1, but not as bad as 2. I mean, not 2. Um, Defiance. I mean, but I wonder, but I wonder how. I'm curious how I'm curious how Defiance will look. I probably use the remaster graphics from I probably use the remaster graphics from 1 and 2 remaster or use something different. I don't know, but I'm actually looking forward to it. Oh, Michael Bell, 20J, and Simon Sipperton. Yeah, rest in peace, Tony J. I think he's one of the best. One of my favorite video game voice actors. Even though he does movies too. I think the next thing we do next is probably we do the the new bonus feature that got added into the bonus materials. Then after that, then we um I think that will be done with everything because it's not much there's not much else to do. I might do off camera, like not off camera. I might do a no no commentary run, something like that. But who knows? So so as for the that new bonus material that got added, I might do it. I might do it this coming up Thursday, and that's the only thing we got left to do is, and that's pretty much it. That's the only thing I got left, and yeah, because that's the only thing that added new was that demo. I think from E3. That's pretty much it. Mm, 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 mm. But yeah, I think that's everything. I can. Trying to think of something else to say. Trying to think. Um. No, I think that's everything I can think of in a moment. Because like I said, we did all the bonus materials. I did show that off. We did the cut levels. We did that. Oh, let me get back to the launcher. So only thing left to do is the that one. Yeah, only thing left to do is that E3 demo 1998. Then we be done. That's the only thing we got left to do. So that's why I'm going to dedicate. That's why I'm going to dedicate one video for it. So won't be as so I can actually explain and explain and so I can explain, so we can explore and talk about it. So I think one of is there. It'd be funny. What's this? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can play the credits. Oh, I played. What's this one? Oh, that's the Sorver Dash Rise backers. It's a lot of people. If I knew about this, I would have donated too. Let's see how much time. Well, I got plenty of time to play the credits, both the credits, because why not? But yeah, because playing through the original Soldier 1 was, I really liked that. Because if you look at the remastered graphics and compare it to the original graphics, it showed how much detail they did. Granted, people want a remake, which I don't mind a remake. I mean, but I really want the remaster come to modern systems like like the PS4, PS5, and the Xbox and the Switch and all that stuff, even PC. Because on Steam you can't really play. Well, you can play Silver 1 and 2, but the use a controller for the Steam version is kind of a pain in the butt. Because I did bought the Steam versions of it like years ago and tried to play it, and the controller didn't really work well. I think the Silver 2 the controller worked with Silver 2, but not 1 though. I mean, it comes off. It's just so. I'm just happy that the game came out. You got Macabell as Razia and Micaiah, Tony J as Eligard and Seth On. I didn't know he played Seth On, and Simon Templeton as Kain and Dumas, Neil Ross as Rahab, Anna Gunn as Ariel, Richard Joy as Mobius and Toon Guardian. I think he did Terrell. I could be very wrong, but I think he did. Yeah, he did Terrell, I think. Look at Razia right there. I think that's supposed to be the where Zephon is area. Ooh, look at that Razia. Look at Micaiah too. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, I forget what that wraith. You can see the face in the remaster compared to the original graphics version. Even though you could see it just depends what version of the original graphics, or it wasn't the original graphics. It was the alpha slash beta version. You could see the wraith faces. Look, Terrell. Another cut here. Another little Gex team. And I forget what's that A word called. That's Terrell right there too. I would still love if we could play the original version, the meant to be version of Soul Reaver. Like, you face Terrell, you face the princess, priestess, yeah, in the underground area, and Terrell's area, and Kain's retreat, and fight Kain the third final time, you know, and get the Kain Reaver, the Air Reaver, the aerial Reaver, I'm sorry, and all the other Reaver upgrades and the shift their will ability. Man, the shift their will ability would come in clutch if you look at it that way. Oh, I just saw that. But because shift the will ability will help you so much it's not even funny. I think there is a shift the will ability cheat for Story 2, but you have to use the like cheat device, like say like Game Shark or Codebreaker to access it. But you can't just you can't just tap it in free like you do in Silver 1. You just put in a button combination. I think only button combination you can put in for Silver 2 is probably for the bonus materials, and that's it. Even though they give you the cheat code right near it after the game. I think it was before the credits or after the credits. I don't remember because I haven't played the PS2 version of Soul Reaver 2 in a long time. Because since we get the remaster, you don't need to. But that does really help. It does really help that you don't really need. I don't really need to hook my PS2. I can just, you know, just play the remaster version and director in my hand. I forget the name. I guess I got a little bit more time to say. Oh look, right there in the background. If I choose between which Soul Reaver I like the most, the first one or the second one, in truth, I would prefer the first one over the second one. I had so much fond memories of one more than two, because out of the both, well you can look at it this way. Growing up, I never could beat Soul Reaver 1 and 2 till like years later, because I know what to do now. Compared to back then, I didn't know how to, which was kind of funny. And I haven't played almost 2 years of it, and still know where all the collectibles are, and you know how to beat Soul Reaver 1 and 2. That's just crazy. Even though I have bad memory, I still know where everything is. That's just crazy. And I didn't need the that maps, you know, that map they added in Soul Reaver 1 to show where all the collectibles are. Oh, not where they are specifically, but where and what it show you if you did or didn't collect it. If you did or didn't collect the collectible, which that's okay with me. I mean, I didn't use much of it. But the map does come in handy though. The compass can help in certain ways too. Let's see. Well, I do like Soul Reaver 2 a lot, but I like 1 better because 1 did have the collectibles and backtracking, whatnot. It's sad that 2 didn't have collectibles, sadly, because I would love to see the collectibles. If Server 2 had collectibles, because I don't think Server 2 was, because I don't think Server 2 was rushed. Aim Haney again with the air temple. Michael Bell as Raziel, Kain as Simon Templeton. Oh, Simon as Kain, Mobius Richard Doyle. Mobius, I'm sorry. Elder guys Tony J, Janos Audron, Mordor, Ariel as Eniga, Paul Limiker, I think how you say that name. I think someone passed away, not recently, was I think a month or 2. Was one, I forgot which actor I think. I forgot what's his name. What, and that's the Dark Reaver area. The Fire Reaver Temple. Yeah, cause once we get to Defiance, whenever it comes out, it's gonna be a completely different game compared to, like, say, Soldier 1 and 2, or Blood Moon 1 and 2. Even though I haven't played Blood Moon 1 and 2, even though I did play Blood Moon 1 a little bit and 2 a little bit. Crystal Test. And that's the that's the Light Temple too. So I think the Light Temple is my favorite. I think light, air, dark. It'd be light. No, it'd be, yeah, light, air, fire, then dark. Let's see. Check on one thing real quick. All right, everyone. Like I said, we did a lot. We finally finished the game, and we talked about a lot of things. But yeah, I'm happy to say we beaten Silver 1 and 2 with original graphics. I'm very happy to show you that for you guys. So so the next part we're gonna do is the E3 demo that got added. Then I think it was, did it say 1998? I think it said that. I could be wrong. But yeah, and after that, then we'll be finished with Soul River 1 and 2 Remaster. So be on the lookout for that. I think I'm going to probably do it Thursday, probably. Yeah, Thursday. Just, why not? So, and we can explore as much as we can in that demo / level. I haven't get a chance. I did play a little bit of it, but I didn't truly explore it. I just walked around in it. But since I'm recording it, so at least we can explore together and see what they have. See what's the difference. But yeah. Alright, everyone, this is the end of the video. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a wonderful, safe day, everyone. And I'll see y'all next time in the world of Nosgoth. Bye.